The thing about this particular case is, again, the angulation of the path of insertion. It's not something that the block out is going to make a big difference here. What's going to make a difference here in this particular case is your wax up. Okay, so the design is very simple, but the approach in terms of the wax up is going to be very, very important. It's key to the result of this particular case. Look at that. I would wax this case this thick on my clasp. You can put the block out here, but the problem becomes this section here. There's going to be considerable space from the relief just to get this down. So my wax up would be about that thick, and in my fitting, in my adaptation to the model, I'm going to grind it enough to get me to pass through these undercuts and still have enough clasp thickness where it doesn't become flimsy. When I wax this, I'm also going to wax it longer. Once I have it fitted, there's going to be a degree of space, no doubt, but we're not looking at this amount of space, all right? But we're looking at this amount of space between here and here. This particular area is not so bad, but what's going to happen is you have this area that's pretty extreme. Because what's going to happen is the end of the clasp is going to crash against here when you try to fit it on this side. When you try to fit it on this side, the end of the clasp is going to hit along this area. So this is why adding the extra gauge of thickness on the clasp would be the best approach, in my opinion.